Hey guys, it's your favorite aspiring behavioral scientist here. Today I brought some goodies to talk about. This is going to be a quick video. It's going to be 5 tips on your New Year's, well, Happy New Year's, your New Year goals, setting intentions, and ways that you can do that. I have my peppermint tea here. I'm also going to be sharing a particular behavioral science theory to actually help you implement these new goals and these intentions for yourself. Let's get into the video. One, being motivated. Whenever you want to set a goal or intention or anything like that for the new year, and automatically whenever there's a new year rolling around, you're pretty much already motivated to set new goals. People like to call them resolutions, but I like to call them intentions. So the number one key in order to set a goal or an intention for your life, basically, is being motivated. Number 2, write them down, and I'm actually referring to my notes here, but write them down. Be creative with it. So what I mean by this, taking goals and in general, setting any type of intentions or whatever, you always want to write them down just to keep yourself organized, basically. By being creative is be creative with it. What I did for myself when I was setting my 2019 goals, I bullet journaled it. Now, if you're not really into bullet journaling, there's other ways that you can be creative in writing down your goals and intentions. Color, you can write down in different color pens, you can highlight with different colors, all things like that. I have a mantra for the new year. Mine is make it happen 2019, and basically that just represents that I need to just stop procrastinating and do whatever it is that I am driven to do, driven to start, and just act on my ideas. Write realistic and attainable goals. This is such a big thing, guys. When you're writing your goals and intentions down, make sure that they're attainable, make sure that they're realistic. You do not want to write a goal that you know in your heart of hearts that you cannot achieve. Now, I hate to be like the Debbie Downer in this, but and a lot of people say, well, reach for the stars, or the sky's the limit, and I do believe that, but you have to be realistic sometimes. It's awesome to be optimistic, but just be realistic. If you know that you cannot achieve that goal within a time period, then make sure that you set short-term and long-term goals to achieve the actual overall picture for yourself. Write long-term and short-term goals. To have both, because short-term goals actually keeps you focused on the bigger picture. So say your goal is to buy a car by the end of the year. Okay, so you know that you can't, you may not have the money right now to purchase a car right away, but what are your short-term goals to get to that car? So your short-term goals may be to acquire more hours at your job, or make more money, make a set amount of money by a particular month. Basically an idea of what short-term and long-term goals are. Just make sure that you're being realistic. Set those long-term and short-term goals. Number 5, believe in yourself. This is where the behavioral component comes into play. So I'm going to reference my little notes here. The behavioral component of this video, I'm going to be talking about the social cognitive theory, which is an interpersonal level theory developed by Albert Bandura that emphasizes the dynamic interaction between people, personal factors, their behavior, and their environment. So I'm actually referencing my notes here, guys. I'm going to be going down the line with the 5 tips, and I'm going to be matching up the elements of this social cognitive theory to give you guys a better understanding of what I mean within these 5 tips. First one, being motivated. So the 2 elements that actually matches with being motivated is beliefs about the likelihood and value of the consequences of behavioral choices. This basically means that if you plan on making goals and setting intentions for yourself, you basically have to believe in the choices that you're going to be making in terms of writing these goals and intentions down. You should have a particular measurement of value for each goal and intention that you're setting for yourself. You have to believe in the value of the consequences that your goals and intentions may lead you to. We're talking about setting good intentions and good goals. Well, what I hope that you guys are setting for yourselves. But with these good goals and good intentions, you have to believe that good consequences are coming out of them. this will be easier for you to maintain and keep your goals in the long run. The second one is self-efficacy, which means having confidence or beliefs in one's ability to perform a given behavior. Being motivated, and actually this matches with the fifth one, which is believing yourself as well. You have to believe that you're going to be able to act on these goals and keep them, basically. Believe that you can actually keep them. Number 2 is self-regulation. Self-regulation is basically controlling oneself's... What does that say? I can't read my own handwriting, guys. This is the problem when you become a professional, like, I don't want to say a professional student, but when you're a student for so long and you're forever writing, you cannot, like, after a while, you can't understand your handwriting. Like, that's just been, like, my issue lately. But anyways, basically goal setting and having good feedback and self-rewarding yourself, giving yourself self-instruction. Number 4, writing long-term and short-term goals. Again, this goes with self-efficacy, but then it can also lead to incentive motivation. So incentive motivation basically is, what are you going to reward yourself at the end of your goals? Your goals basically are the rewards for yourself. You achieve a short-term goal, maybe you should reward yourself. Take yourself out to the spa. Buy yourself something that you've been always wanting to buy, or, you know, just be creative with yourself. Give yourself incentives, good incentives. Guys, don't just be all work, work, work and no play. Number 5, believe in yourself. I did mention that the first one, beliefs about the likelihood, matches with this. Observational beliefs. Observational beliefs is based on observing similar individuals or role models performing a new behavior. So now I know that I said believe in yourself, which I do in fact do believe that you should believe in yourself when you want to attain a goal or set an intention for yourself for the year and for a new behavioral change. Sometimes role models definitely help you to achieve this goal or whatever that you're trying to change. You see it on YouTube a lot. You see people uploading morning routines and how they're changing their behaviors and showing you how that they have a nighttime routine and like pregnancy journeys and all this healthy habits, all of this stuff. How to go vegan. A person that wants to go vegan, if you're a person that wants to change your morning routine or nighttime routine, this would help you. This would actually be a role model, observational learning point for you, or help change your behavior and essentially believe in yourself because you're seeing others doing it. The last one is facilitation / behavioral capability. Again, this actually goes with number 2 when you're writing your goals down and being creative. Facilitation / behavioral capability, which means having resources and tools and social support, is very, very important for yourself to change a behavior or adapt a certain behavioral change in your life. Now we're looking at the change as you're setting goals for yourself and you're setting intentions. So this actually pairs up with number 3. When you're writing down your goals and you're trying to be creative, also think of all the different support systems that you have, the resources and tools that you have in order for you to make these changes and to make these goals for yourself. Sometimes you may have Debbie Downers who may try to, you know, crap on you. You have to know that you can achieve the goal that you want to achieve. No matter what anyone says, no one can tell you no. No one can tell you you can't do it. Don't listen to those people who tell you can't do it, because most of the time, those people who tell you that they can't do it couldn't do it for themselves. Okay guys, that is all I have for you today. I know that this video was supposed to be short. I try to make it as short as possible by, you know, adding the 5 tips and then trying to incorporate the behavioral concepts into the whole thing. But it turned out to be a little ramble on video, and I hope that it's not too much. So make sure you go on my new website. I'm going to link the link down below or on the screen. Check out my blog, and that is pretty much it, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my videos. Don't forget to hit that little bell for alert when my video comes up. Bye.